Hey guys, Not So Average Builder here. So you bought a model, you want to take the next step, you want to paint it. But you don't want to brush paint everything because you're going to get brush strokes and it will overall diminish the look of your model. You don't want that. So you want to spray paint it, but there's fine details on there, like these blades on the face, that you want to make sure that are visible with different colors. They stand out, they pop, whatnot. But you don't want to brush paint it because this flat surface is going to show brush strokes like no other. So that's where masking comes in. You only need a few things. You don't have to use the Tamiya brand, but it is very fine and it comes in different thicknesses. I think this is, it's 6 millimeter. So they make it in varying thicknesses. This stuff is awesome for masking models, but it's expensive. So for vast areas, just get yourself the old run-of-the-mill Scotch tape, some masking tape. I'll use that for big areas. For this one, I'm not going to use it just because it is a smaller area, but on other pieces of this kit, I did use it. So it's very simple. You want this area to be blue, but this area to stay white. So you'll take your tape, tear off a piece. Let me zoom in so we can get this better. And you lay it over top of what you want to cover. So very simple. I'm just gonna lay this down here. I got too much. So lay that over there and tear it. Now if you're airbrushing, it won't be as big a deal because of the way you can kind of control your spray, but I'm not airbrushing. I am using rattle cans. And just kind of tuck your pieces anywhere that you need them. And I will end up using, I was mistaken, I will end up using the generic masking tape on this just to cover the broad surface of this, because the only thing that I'm actually going to be painting blue is going to be this. I'm unsure whether I want to paint the inside of this blue or not. I think I might actually. So I will continue taping. I'll zoom out on this. So you're going to keep around the fine detail work. You want to make sure that you kind of overlap a little bit. And don't press down all the way, because you want the tape to make a sort of gasket around the surfaces you want to mask off. And don't worry, like, you're going to get stuff where you don't want it to, and that's where the hobby knife comes in. We'll keep doing this. Alright, so once you're done taping it, you should wind up with something that looks like this. Maybe not exactly like this, and I missed that spot. See, this is why you look these things over. But, hold please. Alright, now this is what it's supposed to look like. It may not look the best. It's the tape job. The goal is to make sure that everything that would normally be out in the open, I'm missing pieces left and right. So let's fix this. Just to kind of get this in here. This number right here I can always sand down if needed. But, yeah, you get the idea. Every piece that's exposed is going to be getting your color. It's very simple to do. It is time consuming, but the results pay off in the end. You really got to make sure that you're masking off a lot of the stuff when you're using rattle cans, just because there's a broad spray. So if you're using airbrushes, you can mask off, but you may not have to go as extreme as this, but it's in how the style that you actually do it. So you'll just have to pay attention to how that is. So yeah, let's go spray this thing and we'll reveal how it looks. So I've got it sprayed. I'm not going to reveal it just yet. I've got to let it dry. I literally just sprayed it. But I'm excited. So just remember, when you are taping, you need a good knife, some cheap masking tape for big areas, some Tamiya or fine masking tape for the hard to reach areas or the finer detail areas, and a pointy stick. Everyone needs a good pointy stick. This pointy stick is good because it helped me define the recesses. A couple of things I forgot to mention is always overlap onto the pieces that you are wanting to cover so that you can get a finer edge and it's a more crisp edge against the part that's going to be painted and the part you're keeping from painting. Other than that, there's no real wrong way to do any masking, but you just want to make sure that you take your time and go at it very slowly, so that way you're not running into issues and you're getting paint where you don't want it to be painted and all of those things. So just make sure you pay attention to that, and once this is dried, it's had enough time to dry, we'll reveal the final product and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. That's all for now.